Morning everybody, back at the coffee machine. It's an absolute howler of a day out there. More swings coming at you today. He's got his little angle in the ground, so we'll talk about what we could do with this guy. Going vanilla this morning. Yesterday's question, what is swing plane? Comments yet again prove why I hate this term. No one could give a definition that actually meant what it is. My idea of swing plane, forget it. Forget swing plane. I hate the term on plane. So many of you think it relates to club path and it does not. This is what people think swing plane is. See the shaft in the ground there. Today's question is a great question. Please post those comments. Can't wait to hear the responses. Why is golf so hard? Take a look at today's swing. Setup looks neat on both sides, got both angles on this swing. This player complains of hitting pushes, 15-yard pushes that go the right distance is what he says. We can see here on the right he's got this shaft stuck in the ground here, which I presume he's working on what we talked about with plane earlier in the video. Let's take him back. Now what we see, this is a hard one to diagnose. This image we're going to start with here, and obviously it's very blurred, so I'm going to have to guesstimate a lot with this, subject to what I've seen over the years from other patterns on video. And then this one on the right, what we also see is a big change of angle he's probably thinking about on the way down. So coming under the shaft and over the shaft on the way down. So he's getting a slightly higher handle delivery, but his path still looks relatively straight from what I can see down in this video. I'd love to measure him and find out. He should really go and get measured, get a proper lesson measured to find out what his numbers are. Now, I don't like the handle being this far forward on the left-hand picture impact from someone who's complaining of hitting it to the right. I want to work on getting this player to feel like the club is catching up. I also think we should think about trying to release the right foot a little bit on the way through. He looks very kind of locked down with his lower half. Let's try and oil that up, get the club overtaking, and I think we'll see the complaining of going to the right disappear. Trying to get work done. Can't get anything done. Computer just keeps updating. I just want to get my work done. I'm going to get some food for tea tonight. I've given up on my computer. I'm just letting it do its do. Lots of boxes also to collect from the range. I think I've had a few deliveries since I've been away as well, so we're going to see what they're all about. Lovely. So first tip I want you to try, so to get rid of so much what appears to be handle dragging, handle lean, I want you to do some drills. So get ready to hit a ball, normal backswing, normal downswing, but feel like you stop when your hands get around belt buckle high, and I want you to make sure you're in ulnar deviation. Ulnar, not radial. This way. So get into ulnar and then simply turn through. If you don't get that body rotating, you're going to struggle to get that face delivered to the ball in some kind of direction you want it to go. So I'm going to go ulnar. You can do a little bit of pumping back and forward, keeping it in ulnar, turn through and hit it. I can hit pretty decent shots that way because obviously I get into that position, but for you, block coming from this handle so far forward, face pointing to the right, is going to feel very different having it in ulnar so early then turning through. Oh, when I say so early, what feels so early? Ulnar and then rotate your body through. You won't hit it right. Let's answer your questions.
G'day from Australia, Mark. My question today is about judging distances into the wind. I often struggle when I'm trying to hit into a breeze to judge whether I take an extra club or two, and I often come up short when I'm hitting into a wind. Is there any approach that you teach when you're judging distances into the wind as a general rule of how much extra clubs you take versus how strong the wind is? Cheers, bro.
Hitting shots into the wind predominantly is experience. The reason amateurs find it hard to hit balls into the wind is because they find it hard to have distance control if there's no wind, because of strike, because of inconsistencies in delivering dynamic loft, face to path. So then you go and throw wind in there and it's like, woo, anything can happen. Hitting the right distances was about experience, feeling the wind, So obviously I can't judge how fast that wind, and I can't give you a number to tell you how it's miles per hour. So it would be feeling the wind and then literally adding the clubs on. As a general rule, I would always prefer to take more club and then club down. If I ever found myself hitting the club full distance, unless the strike was perfect, into the wind, no chance. Now downwind, I quite like taking less club and hitting it harder. Get it up in the air, trying to get some land angle to stop it. So more into the wind general, I would always take 1 or 2 more and then play like a pitchy feel shot. Downwind was about picking the yardage with that wind, so it would always be less club obviously because it's downwind, and then hitting that full out was my general way of playing. I tend to do that with students as well. Oh my god, it's pouring down! Who wants to win this? TaylorMade have sent me this hat. A few people are asking me actually how to get these hats. I don't know, but here is one. I seem to have been sent one. If you want it, hit the subscribe button and post a comment. If you post a comment, hit that subscribe button, one of you will get it. Show us your mouth. Everyone wants to know your mouth is alright. Is it getting better? Well done, good show. It's finally stopped raining. Now look at the light. It's amazing. A simple drill you can do at home.
I don't want to do it.
But I reckon you'll be good at it.
I don't want it.
I reckon you'll be good. You're going to start, this is a junior club, so with an adult club you'll be a bit further away from the ball. So I'm starting just a bit further away from the ball. If it was an adult club, you can have the club just touching. And I want you to deliver the handle, so the butt end here, under this bit of blue tack, with the right foot up on its toe. So Milo, you need to stand with this almost touching the wall. Now take a golf posture, which would be leaning, like bending knees and leaning forward because you're reaching down for the ball. You don't need to do a backswing, just turn through and deliver that butt end and this blue tack. Okay, good, and off that right foot, perfect. And again, now you're shorter than me, so I'm gonna, if you go to your follow through again, so you're quite level shouldered, so I want you to get it under that blue tack. Some more down there. Take your golf posture. That's it, that's it. See how we've got some side bend in the shoulders when he's doing it that way. Some extension in the lower back. It's good, and then you would look up where your ball has gone. Lovely. You sure you don't want to do it?
Sure.
That's going to help you get that lower body moving a bit more. Feel that lower body turning through while getting off that right foot, which also help you, I think, get the face doing what we were talking about earlier. Once you're getting older, you're going to turn through. There's a turn you want to use. There we go. Thanks for watching. Yummy. If you want to win this cap, remember, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well. And if you post a comment on this video and you are subscribed, the winner will be announced on Monday. There it is. Be a member of the family, guys. Salmon fish cakes tonight.